Hi, this is Norma, and this video is for Candy and Premium Commercial Roofing. So I made this customized video for your business, and it just talks about how I help some of the roofers across Texas to be seen on the internet. It's one of the many ways that I can help businesses rank and help for customers to find them. And so I just wanted to go over your website and pretty much talk about three main things. And those things are content, citations, and backlinks. And the reason why I go over these things is this is what the search engines use to crawl your web page to kind of see if your site is worth ranking on page 1 of a Google search. So first thing is content, and that's basically anything you can see on this front page here. It includes the photos and how the photos are saved, as well as the text. So what I do for my clients is, if I see that they don't have enough content, and when I say content, again, with the text, I'm talking about putting in at least 1,500 words on this front page, which allows you to add in some keywords or key phrases that people are going to be using to search for businesses that offer your services. So make sure you put in those words that really speak about the services that you provide. And this is really going to help you guys to get found in the search engine. And so the other thing that I talked about was how photos are saved. So let's say, for example, this photo, if I go to save it, you notice here it's saved as a combination of numbers and letters. Rather than that, if you have the ability to go into your website and change that, I would change that to something like maybe terracotta roofing. Versus just leaving it at that, because believe it or not, Google and other search engines also crawl your photos, and again, they're looking for those keywords and key phrases that people are typing into the Google search bar. And so if you change that, it'll be identified as such. I'm just going to kind of look at your other images here. Okay, same thing with that one. You can maybe even put shingle roofing in San Antonio, down here, some images, and that one I would maybe save it as metal roofing. So you see how you can really change this page so that it can gain more traction in terms of trying to attract more people that are looking for your service. So again, add those words up here. And changed how these pictures are saved. So that's it for content. The second thing that I wanted to go over is something called citations. And before I do that, I did a Google search. Let's see. And I did commercial roofing San Antonio, since that's, what your business can do. And so with that, I was trying to look at your competitors and kind of show you this Google front page. And this is really where you want to be, right? So for your service industry, a lot of times you're going to see some ads. They're usually up here on the top, or they're down at the bottom. So down here, these are just some of the businesses that are advertising. So we have quite a few. So Tractors, Inc. Okay, so we have quite a few of advertisements there, but again, you'll see it either in the top or on the bottom. Now, it's good to run ads, and I did find your business on a Google Ads. They're great to have. The only problem with it is that they can really add up as far as, people click on the ad, you're going to pay for that click for whatever it is that they typed in up here. And that can really cost a lot per month. The problem I see with it, even more than the cost, is once you stop paying Google for it, your website disappears from this front page. So you want to somehow find a way to be up here on this front page permanently. You'll also see some of these things here, the Google guarantee. It's good to have this. The thing is, Google does screen your company. They do a background check. They also do a review of your website. They'll do a review of your reviews. And but the good thing is that it does tell the customers that, hey, if you go with us, Google will guarantee the work And if your customer is not satisfied, then the customer can put into a claim into Google, and at Google's discretion, they can reimburse the customer for the services that they paid. But here's where the citations come in. It's in this map section right here. This is kind of like an in-between, you know, it's not as effective as Google Ads as far as being up here, but it's also better than not being on the front page at all. And I like this because it's usually located on the top, you know, as you can see here. Without scrolling down, you can still see it. And so in order to be on this map section, you do have to have a Google My Business account. And so with that Google My Business account, citations is what is included is the business name, the address, and when you get a Google My Business account, you can choose just the city and state and the phone number. So you're going to list these three things on several online directories. And when I say online directories, I'm talking about things like Yelp.com, the BBB.org. You know, there's probably a few down here. There's BBB, Home Advisor. There's also, I don't know if there's anything else down here. Thumbtack. There's also, there's a yellowpages.com, localbiz.com. So get onto these online directories, and the more online directories that you can be on that's relevant to roofing, the higher Google will rank it, and then they'll put you up here. And so how I help my customers with these is I look at these three companies and I see there's a tool that I use where I can see how many citations that they have or how many business online directories that they're on. And I try to beat them. So let's say Monumental Roofing Services, if they're on 20 online directories, I can see which directories they're on, and I try to get on the same directories and then also get more. So if they have 20, I'll go out for my customers and get 40. So that way, again, any directories that are relevant to roofing services, Google will pick that up and put it up here. And so the reason why I say this is not premium is because you can actually get booted out rather quickly if there's another roofing company that comes along and gets on those business directories, those website directories. So where you really want to be, this is the premium place down here. It's down here in this organic search. And I say premium because it does take a lot to be up here. It takes time and it takes a lot of work. And sometimes people are here because they've been in business for such a long time. And people know they know their company's name. They're very reputable. And so with this, you do need what they call backlinks. And so what a backlink is another website that's linking back to yours that really tells whoever's on there that, hey, you know what, this website here, let's say Premium Commercial Roofing, really is a provider of commercial roofing, and you know, they do what they say they do. And so that gives relevance to your website. All right, and so what I do is I use a tool. It's called Ahrefs or Ahrefs, and I'll show you that here. And so with this tool, I can see how your website is doing compared to your competitors. So I put your domain up here, Premium Commercial Roofing, and I can see from here that you have 3 referring domains giving you 10 backlinks. And with that, it's showing me that you're not getting any traffic. So at least over the past month, there was no one searching the internet that found you on the organic search. In other words, somewhere down here, not on the ads, but on this organic search that clicked on your website. And that you have 2 organic keywords. Looks like you've started doing this back maybe 2019, you know, prior to this January 2020 when it starts climbing up. Let's see. Maybe January, possibly December. Okay, so I also did, when we go back here, the number one when it comes to commercial roofing was Belden. And so I did an exploration of their website. And so as you can see here, they have 464 referring domains, so other websites referring back to theirs, giving them over 3,000 backlinks. Now with these numbers here, that's giving them an organic traffic using the word commercial roofing San Antonio, or any of the keywords that they have on here, giving them over 2,000 landing on their webpage. So that's a lot of traffic going to their website. That doesn't mean that they're all their customers, depending on how well they can sell their service and their products. But imagine having 2,000 people land on your webpage. So being on this top right here, they are receiving at least 80% of all the clicks for this commercial roofing San Antonio. And this is where you want to be. So somewhere on this first page, I mean, even if you have to be the second, the third, this is a premium right here. But if if you're one of these 10 websites listed up here, you are good to go. Of course, the lower you are, the less clicks you're going to get. And you go to page 2, page 3. People tend not to click past page 3. So that was Belden. I also did stevensroofing.net, and they're getting a lot of traffic as well. So they had 142 referring domains, giving them over 1,000 backlinks. And so over the past month, they had over 1,000 customers landing on their, or potential customers landing on their website. Okay. All right, so that's pretty much it. Hopefully that kind of helped you to understand, what I do and how I help some roofers across the state to really try to get up there so people can find you. Again, our goal is to get up here on the front, right? And we may even go out of San Antonio. We might focus on New Braunfels. We might focus on, Shirts, maybe even San Marcos, other places where there's not as stiff of a competition, surrounding cities. So if this is something, that you feel that you can do on your own as far as working on your websites, getting citations, and doing the backlinks, feel free to take this video and run with it. Otherwise, if you think you're going to need some help, I'll be glad to talk to you in more detail. I'll send you my phone number and an email. Otherwise, I just want to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to create this video for you, and I hope you have a great day.